Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome, Rissa Kilar. Hello.
Hi.
Do I pronounce that right?
Rissa Kilar, but Rissa Kilar works really well with my profession because, martial arts, stunts, it's great.
It was close enough.
Yeah.
Are you having a good convention?
Oh my god, it's been so fun. It's my first time at an international convention and my first time in London. And the people here are lovely. This convention is huge, it's massive. I'm having so much fun.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So, you've got quite a back catalogue of work that you've done here. A lot of people will probably know you from things such as Logan. So, in Logan, you doubled for Daphne, is that correct?
Yeah, so in Logan, which is the Wolverine sequel, I doubled for Daphne Keene. So we are the X-23 Laura Kinney. I also play a stunt mutant pinecone girl, and then I even got to play a bunch of other stunt mutant kids because Logan, believe it or not, was my first ever show and first big movie that I ever worked on. So I was there from the beginning all the way even to the post-production. So in the beginning, I was able to help design how the stunt actors got to, like the kids, how they got to use their powers. And that's how I landed the role of Pinecone Girl, because James, the director, he just loved how dedicated I was to that. So he was like, put her in the movie, and then Pinecone Girl was born.
So that's how you managed to start a fantastic career then.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to have been in the right place at the right time, to know the right people, because in stunts, a lot of how you get stunts, get stunt jobs, it's about referral, it's about who you know. So every time that you go to a set or you meet somebody, you always have to be in your best behavior, and you always have to put your best foot forward. Which, I mean, I'm pretty good at, because I don't really have a bad side unless you steal my food, or if I'm like sleep deprived. Yeah.
So that's pretty bad then.
Oh gosh, yes.
So how old would you have been when you started working on Logan?
I was 20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was 20 years old, and then there was a scene that we were filming in New Orleans in a casino for X-23. She's like walking around. I could not be that person, and Daphne could not be that person. So we had to find an adult person that was over 21 to be able to just walk around the casino. And I mean, it's not like I was gonna go gamble or anything, but I was not allowed to play that part.
Well, when the chips are down, you know. Now you were also in 65, which featured Adam Driver. How was that?
That was really cool. That was right when the world opened up from the COVID pandemic. So I got to meet Adam Driver, who also is in the Star Wars universe. I also got to meet Ariana Greenblatt, who is the young Ahsoka actress, so it was good to see her again after that. But 65 was really cool. I got to be in a space gimbal, so I was like moving back and forth and everything, and it was a really special one for me because that was also my first job after I had a stroke in 2019, which is it's basically a blood clot in your brain, and I was like paralyzed for like 2 hours with my right arm and right side. I wasn't able to move, speak, barely even talk. I think I already said speak. But that was like August of 2019, and then December 2019 I had heart surgery because I had a hole in my heart, which the doctors think that's what causes strokes. And then February of 2020, that's when I broke 65. So it was straight from my stroke recovery, heart surgery recovery, and then filming 65. And that was a big moment for me because that was how I could test how recovered I really was. So 65 is really special. Thank you for talking about
You've
it.
been through the walls there, haven't you? Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm so completely good. I'm still flipping, yelling, annoying people, making people smile, whatever side of the coin you see me as.
Well, you certainly seem back in full health, because I was flicking through Facebook last night, and a little video clip came up of something you did here yesterday, where you were spinning all over the place. I'm like, no, she's fine.
Oh yeah, you put a lightsaber in my hands, and I'm a full-on kid, a little nerd, like He's talking to the Saber Guild people. As soon as they get some space with our lightsabers, they're also doing the same thing. So conventions, this is like the place for kids.
Oh, brilliant. So Ahsoka, how did that come about?
So Ahsoka, I was actually at a karate tournament when the stunt coordinator called me and said, hey, can you fly out to LA so you can meet this director and this actress that we think that you can double? And I didn't know what it was, so I was like, sure, of course. And then I flew out to LA, and then I met Dave Filoni. I re-met Ariana Greenblatt, and then Dave Filoni was like, oh yeah, we're filming Ahsoka, and we want you to be our young Ahsoka stunt double. And the way my heart was like, I had to be a professional in front of Dave, so I was like, well, thank you, sir, I would be honored. But inside, I was like, oh my god, this is a dream come true!
I take it you were an Ahsoka fan then?
So I never watched the Clone Wars series. I never finished it, but everybody knows Ahsoka. She's an icon, and I was also freaking out because the stunt coordinator is Big Q, and she's a sport karate legend, and then she's an entertainment industry legend. She's doubled so many iconic characters. She's a phenomenal martial artist. So being able to work under her was also amazing.
So the makeup for Ahsoka, how long did that take to apply that?
So in the beginning, it was about an hour, but then we were able to get it down to 35 minutes. So the makeup process was that I had to be in my costume so that then they would paint me orange. They usually use an airbrush to paint me all orange. All the way to my nails, in the face. And then before we started filming, I had to do a head cast so that they could do in a 3D cast, so that they could match the tails and the swoopy cheeky thingies. Does anybody know what they're actually called? Okay, sorry Ahsoka and the nerds for not knowing that. But yeah, they had to.
Tattoos, aren't they?
Yeah, like little tattoos, but it's not really tattoos on her. It's actually a part of her. But yeah. But I had to do a head mask and all that size to me. So they would paint me, and then they would put the little face mask on me to spray paint the tattoos. And it was very intricate. I also got to do all of her makeup too, which was cool. Normally, stunt doubles don't get to do the full face because a good stunt double, you never see their face because we're always told to hide our face and let the actor or the actress be the face, the voice of it, and we're just the body. But yeah, I got to do all of that. So 35 minutes of getting painted, tattooed, and then I didn't get to put the tails on until right before I filmed my scene because, Disney, Lucasfilm, they were very secretive.
What was it like meeting with Ariana again? You best buddies then?
Oh, I love her. She's basically a little adult. She's only really been the only kid on all the shows that she's worked on. So she's very mature for her age, and she was trying to teach me these TikTok dances, and I was like, I don't know how to move my hips like that. But yeah, I love her. She's amazing. She's so hardworking. I'm so proud of her. Same for Daphne Keane. Those two girls, they're both in the Star Wars universe now, and it's been such an honor to be their stunt double for such an iconic character that they've been. So I'm very proud of the actresses that I get to work with and represent.
That's fantastic. You were also in Daredevil.
Yeah, so Daredevil season 2, that was my first film, or first job. So I got top-ed on that one. So that was another thing where I was in LA. I was teaching and working at X-Men World Headquarters, which they're known to teach actors and stunt performers, and then like bring them into the entertainment industry. And somebody from New York, the coordinator from New York, he asked, "Hey, can you film a fight scene?" And then send it to me, and I did, and I had no idea what I was doing. And then it was like, "Yeah, we're gonna fly you out to New York so you can play in Daredevil." So I at least got to know what this one was. But it was my first job, so there was a car that picked me up, and I got to fly first class, and I got to get driven around New York, and then I had this cool little trailer with my name on it, and I had no idea that I was allowed to take pictures or anything, so I didn't document any of it. But the memories of my first job were cool. So I got to be young Electra, so that one was right up my alley. It was just a martial arts fight scene with 3 phenomenal stunt performers. And then I got to work with Elodie Young and then Lily Chi. Well, I didn't really get to meet Elodie Young, but Lily Chi, she was young Electra actress.
So, prior to all of this, what's your background? You've got martial arts that you've trained in, and you've been pretty proficient at it. You've got different belts and different genres of martial arts.
Yeah, I started when I was 5 years old, and I have a black belt in Taekwondo, and I recently picked up Goju-Ryo Karate. But mostly Taekwondo is my specialty. I'm not one of the competitive Taekwondo martial arts persons. I'm the people that I beat up the air and I yell a lot on stage in competition. That's it. But it's the performance aspect of martial arts. That's where I normally am. And then I teach and train. I co-own a karate school called New Heights Karate Studio. I love my kids, I love my students, that's my #1 passion. Being able to teach my amazing little students. I want to brag about them. This is like their second year of competing, and like 14 of them made it to Team USA, so they're going to be representing America for this big worldwide competition. So great job, New Heights Karate. I'm so proud of you. And then, yeah, me and my partner, we just teach, train, and then compete out of our karate school.
All right, so you actually own a business. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
This is our 5th year of owning the business. We actually opened a week before the COVID shutdown. Like we had to lock down everything. But then we did online Zoom training. So, but now it's going good. We're even trying to open up a second studio. So yeah, it's going really well.
Well done, you.
Thank you. Well done, New Heights Karate, and my partner from Uncle.
Oh, cool. So, Star Wars. What was your first memory of Star Wars? Was it bits and bobs of the Clone Wars, or is it something that you remember when you were tiny as a child? Anything that was back in your childhood?
So I know everybody's gonna hate me, but the first movie that I saw was Revenge of the Sith. My parents, they were also, mostly my dad. I think he was a Trekkie before, but now he turned to Star Wars. But it's okay. Now he's a Star Wars fan, for sure. But I think he introduced me to Revenge of the Sith first, and then basically the prequels. So I've been a big fan of the prequels. And then from there, my dad made me watch the original trilogy. And then when the new movies came out, I watched them. And then all these new Disney Plus shows I've watched. So I mean, it's hard to not be a Star Wars fan.
I'd imagine once you're in it, you really do want to know more about it. Then once you're part of it.
Of what?
Once you're part of Star Wars, like you are now, you want to know more about it. So you've got back and learn more about it.
I do. I really do. When I booked Ahsoka, I tried to watch the Clone Wars animated series to kind of see what her mannerisms were. And then it was so funny, later on, Ariana did an interview, and she was trying to match what Rosario did as Ahsoka, and Rosario was trying to match what Ashley and Lauren Mary Kim, the animated series, what they had to do. So we were all trying to honor Ahsoka as best as we can, but also put our own twist to it because it's live action.
What's your favourite bit? Is it the lightsabers? Is it moving around, flashing the lightsabers around and crashing around with those?
My favorite part of being in Star Wars? Yeah, like holding a light, like walking onto set and holding the real lightsabers and seeing all the people in costumes, and then like one of the scenes they were playing the Imperial Death March when we were filming. It was great. Yeah.
So did you get to meet Hayden? Did you have any work with Hayden?
Yes, I worked a lot with Hayden.
Yeah.
So we trained a lot together, and then I trained with Ariana and her and him together. Hayden was great. I'm so happy for him that he's finally getting that love back again. But he's so hardworking. He's so nice. He's so talented. But he's also very strong and powerful. So whenever we were filming, the film lightsabers were really, really heavy, and then Hayden is so strong, and then when he turns into, like when he says, live or die, and then he turns around and had his Sith eyes on, it was really scary, terrifying. I was like, I wanna live, and then he started attacking me, so with all that much power. I think I talked about this yesterday too, that he was really going at it, and I had to remember, oh my god, he's not really trying to hit me, but I need to pretend that he's trying to hit me. But no, he was fantastic, and Ariana trained really well with him, so it was good. Yeah, I love him. It was great.
If you could be any other character in the Star Wars galaxy, who would you like to be? Who would you like to play?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Hayden Christensen, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, yeah.
You want to be Anakin?
Yeah, he's like the coolest one. He's the chosen one. Yeah, or Padme, she's cool.
Interesting answer. Okay. Right. Is there anything outside of Star Wars, or even still inside Star Wars, that you would like to do next?
Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so like that would be the only thing on my bucket list. Like if I could get into the new Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
So who is in charge of casting, or if you need a stunt double? Hey, me, my name is Rissa Kilar, big Harry Potter fan, Hufflepuff for life. And I will all stunts abilities expected except for driving. What else should I do? Pretty much, if it's not Harry Potter, it's Star Wars. Those are the two big
Hey, look, if I've helped you in any way get that role, I want you 5%, okay?
Yeah, I'll give you a shout out. Yeah.
Right, well, thanks ever so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Rissa.